folks, this is Frank coming at you, and I just thought I'd introduce you to a few reading materials that I picked up recently. One of them is Star Wars Omnibus a long time ago, Volume 1. Now, I've really got to say that I really like this book. It really brought back some memories, especially with the artwork on the front cover. This is a reprint of the original Star Wars comic from 1977, and it's a reprint of the first issue's cover. Now, the amazing thing about this book is it features a whole lot of different adventures. First, there's the original Star Wars movie that's in here, and there's an additional, I guess, 22 extra adventures for a grand total of 27 comics in this one book. It retails for $31.99 Canadian, and I suspect that instead of copying the motion picture, they must have read it from a script or something, because one of the main scenes in this, one of the scenes in this book features Luke talking to his best friend Biggs, which was actually deleted from the movie. And the artwork is actually, well, maybe some people wouldn't like it, but it's typical of the golden age of comics. Here's the scene with Luke talking to his best friend Biggs. And there, that gives you an idea. I'll let you even read some of the words there. You can pause on YouTube and take a look at it. That is the scene inside of Tosche Station, one of Luke's favorite hangouts. And of course, it goes through the whole Star Wars movie, blowing up Alderaan and Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen. And the stormtroopers discovering, look sir, droids. Here you have the beginning of 6 Against the Galaxy, where they get ready to depart for the Death Star. Well, they don't know they're going to the Death Star yet, but they end up going there. Overall, people, I'd have to say that this is a great comic. A lot of fun to read. And it shows some of the further adventures of Han Solo in it. This is Star Wars Omnibus Volume 1. And it's typical 70s Marvel Comics artwork. Typical of the golden age of comics. And there you go. I've got to say I give this a 9 out of 10. My next thing that I'd like to show you all is the Transformers Classic Volume 1, which is also a reprint of the original Transformers comics from the 80s. Starts out with the history of Cybertron and Megatron's rise to power and his quest for conquest and the ensuing war. And their crash battle over Earth and their crash landing on Earth. and how the arc repairs them and they get their new alternate modes. And the storylines in this are actually fantastic. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, in this comic book series, there was a time when Shockwave was actually the leader of the Decepticons and Megatron was his subordinate because Shockwave defeated him in battle. Shockwave, the ruthless cunt that he was, excuse my language, not a nice guy. And of course there's the sneaky Starscream, the Autobot leader. And for the few issues that were left out, it actually does talk about those issues that were left out for copyright reasons. And it shows the original comic artwork on the front page. Great comic. Wonderful story. Can't wait to see Volume 2 when I get the chance. And here it is. Shockwave's reawakening on Earth. The New Order. And there's the injured Optimus Prime's head. The worst of two evils. Oh yes, there. We're going to turn this page back just a second. This is the classic confrontation, Megatron versus Shockwave. You are relieved of command. What? Kaboom! I have a feeling this is going to be one of the longer videos that I've ever produced, but anyways, as long as I don't go past 15 minutes, I should be just fine. That gives you an idea of the art in this book. And now the Dinobots. Ratchet finds and repairs the Dinobots in order to defeat Megatron. Dawn of the Devastator. This is where the Constructicons make their first appearance. Here they are combining. And anyways, Jetfire's in here. And there's even a particular comic book where there's even appearance of Bruce Springsteen, but his name is, well, he's given a different name. Spruce Green or something like that. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Here it is. Trying to look for where his name is mentioned here. Brick Springhorn and the 10th Avenue Band. Oh, yeah. Born in America. Anyways, people, that's enough of that comic. There's one more book recommendation that I have for you all. I'm in the middle of reading this right now, but it's turning out to be an absolutely spectacular book. Bova, Mercury. If you find a copy of it, read it. I guarantee you'll enjoy it. Anyways, this has been a pleasure talking to you folks. Hope you find my information here helpful, maybe even a little bit enjoyable. All right, have a good night. Bye-bye.